predict kind of how sick you are, and then the chance of something bad happening in the next year. And so the chance of something bad happening the next year isn't something I can even say. I can't put my finger on one thing or another. But as you get sicker, the number slowly goes up. And so, yes, you are sick in a variety of ways. No one can predict when you're going to die. Okay? And until, we're all going to get sicker eventually. We're all going to have more medical problems. And at some point, sometimes we can say, hey, maybe this person has less than 6 months to live, and then they qualify for hospice, and there's a variety of things we put in place. But, I don't think you're at that point. Okay? I don't think you're going to be at that point for a while. So I'm not worried about that. But I do want you to know that I think you're sicker than you were 2 years ago. And the main reason is because you're not as strong as you used to be. I think what's happening is that you're sitting around a lot. You're not exercising. And so the joints that bothered you in the past now don't have the muscles to keep them healthy. And so the joints take more pressure and there's more pain. And as there's more pressure and pain on the joints, it's a downward spiral. And that's why when you come here, I so often focus on you in the house, doing exercises, doing chair exercises, walking in the hallway. We've talked about a variety of different things that are great for you because we just need you to move, right? I just want you to move.
Yeah, I used to love to do that.
Yeah, I know
that.
That's when we talked
I would
about
walk,
Walk
I was the only grown up on my bike at 7 in the morning when the kids were going to school.
Oh, you too. I was on my bike just at 7:30 this morning, but not at 7. So, All that to say is you need to do things that you like. And so if it's something that you like, you're more likely to keep going. And so, maybe you can stick a YouTube class on, okay, and find a recorded session that you can enjoy, whether it's something in the chair, something standing up, something walking around. There's a lot of options these days online.
I'm going to look for something because I am not good with computers, but John is awesome.
YouTube's
so he
pretty
can
good.
help me.
YouTube's pretty awesome too, I just want to say. You can find all sorts of different, just short recorded classes. And, I know you told me in the past you'd like to dance, so maybe you can find something that's in the chair that just gets you moving. Working on your core strength is kind of where my focus is. But whatever it is, I just want you to do something you enjoy.
Yes, and I know it's a question that's going to be difficult, but I'm going to ask it anyway. I'm not somebody that has had terrible accidents, not when I have been driving, but I haven't been able to drive anymore. John doesn't let me.
Okay.
I mean, I wonder if you think that it's better. What can I do? Because not being able to leave.
Totally.
Because where we live, there is no.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Wrong room. She's one room over. Sorry. So the driving thing is an easy answer. It's not something I do. There's actually an assessment that you can choose to do with the state. And it's specifically for older individuals, and it's designed to assess you. Okay? And so really just encourage you to call the DMV and say, hey, I hear there's a driver's assessment for older individuals. And then you can prove to him and everybody else this is a good idea. The reality is, I'm worried, okay?
You would be concerned.
I am concerned, okay? So I would encourage you not to do that because I think it's unwise. But if you want to prove me and him wrong, that's how you do it, okay? So I'm enabling you, but also warning you that this is probably not a good idea. And I am worried if you got behind the wheel of a car. Okay?
Okay.
But you can prove us wrong.
Because the reactions are slow, right?
The reaction is slow, and I'm thinking your memory isn't what it used to. And so I'd be worried that maybe you drive somewhere and forget
how to turn around.
I'm not sure. Maybe it could be anything. You could forget all sorts of
I have
different
been
things.
Lost this way. You have no idea.
No, I know, but it's scary. And as it gets late at night, more people are more impacted by, as the sun goes down, we get more confused, we don't have the visual stimuli, and sometimes the minor memory changes that happen in the daytime get worse at night. And so all that is compounded when you're driving. So
Right.
I just would encourage you not to do that.
Yes.
But you have an option if you
No,
really
no,
disagree.
it's okay. I mean, you know, I am not going places at night by myself. Not at all. Not at all. I can't. I know
Yeah,
that.
totally.
I know that.
Yeah.
There are many things that I cannot. I cannot be alone in the house for like hours and hours and hours. You know, I have to call him. I have to have some kind of,
Yeah.
support somewhere in my
course.
mind.
Social, yeah.
Because
that's
if I don't talk to anybody all day long, 8 hours, I
Yeah.
start thinking things that are not very nice. You know, like
yeah, let's stay
Yeah.
away from, let's stay with good thoughts, not nice thoughts. I'm with you.
yeah.
She also was under the impression that you would pay for and do anything that she wanted you to do for her.
Oh, you know, the reality is I am here to help in a variety of different ways, but you know that I can only do so much. And
Right.
both ethically, legally, and morally, I gotta do my best to take care of you as a doc. And I'm
Oh,
happy to do
hey,
that
Thank
as I
you.
can.
Thank
But I
you.
only take and do so many things.
He
so.
can't pay. He can't pay for things. He can't arrange for hospital stays for you. He doesn't know when you're gonna die. He doesn't know Marlena.
I know. I never
for the
said
record,
that
no.
he
For
said that he knew I was gonna
somebody's, you've got this mindset that you're gonna die, and secondly or thirdly, he does not know about Marlena or anything. These night visitors, okay? We just for the record, we discussed that here. I want this as on record that he and I have discussed these things. Is there anything else you want to discuss with him? Do you want to show him your leg right there?
Yeah, what you got? Is it swollen or hurt?
I've become the wound expert. No, I'm the
Have you?
guy. Yeah, this is the.
Oh,
See,
look at
looking
you.
good, isn't it?
Wowza. What happened there?
And you see my leg become
That
some
was
monstrous-
sure her oxygen tube when it got caught on her leg and it gashed it open. And this is like 2 months later. We had bandages on it. We've had silveride, oxide,
Good.
everything. This is good to get to this point. This is what they look like eventually.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm an expert at it now.
But it's not, there's no extending redness. So that's a
Right.
good thing, so.
Right. Did you hear that, Lil? No
Yeah.
extending redness.
that's
Johnny's a good doctor.
And try not to pick at it. It's really easy. It feels like you want to poke at that ceiling. Try not to pick at it if you're a picker. Yeah, some people are. It's like a natural habit. Yeah.
Try not
No,
to
she's good.
because
She's
I
good.
try
She
not
doesn't.
to,
She does not pick.
because I cannot stand the pain anymore.
That's
But
too
of
much.
course,
Yeah.
it's too much.